you all for turning out we're here to introduce you to our new council, that we want to introduce ourselves. But I thought I'd just begin about why we're here. On last Wednesday night, we had a meeting with the Minister for Canterbury Earthquake Recovery. In fact, we even sat down and had a meal with him as well. And we worked very hard on describing where we were at in terms of a number of the issues that we were facing. Now, some of you will know that Mr. Brownlee and I have a bit of a history. We go back quite a long way. But what that Wednesday was all about was about putting a line in the sand. A line in the sand between my old role as the Labour MP for Christchurch East and the Labour Party spokesperson on Canterbury Earthquake Recovery. I'm neither of those things anymore. I'm the Mayor of Christchurch, and that's a new role for me, and it's a new role in terms of the relationship that I have with the Minister. And we felt it was really important as a new council that we come and put a line in the sand between the previous council and the council that we have now. We are a new team. We have a new way of thinking, we have a new way of doing, and we want to share that with you because you are an important part of what we are able to deliver to the people of Christchurch who have put their faith in us. This is a new beginning for us all. And in fact, what we are committed, each and every one of us, to do is to deliver the leadership that we have been mandated by the people of Christchurch to deliver. And I used the word awesome an awful lot last week. We have an awesome mandate from the people of Christchurch. I have an awesome council standing here with me, and we have collectively an awesome responsibility. We will not let the people of Christchurch down. We are here with a mission, and we are determined to achieve that. We want to advance a lot over the next 3 years. There is a lot to be done, so much to be done that is an awesome part of the task as well. But we need each and every one of you to be part of the high-performing team that we know that you can be, and that each and every one of you wants to be, proud of working for the Christchurch City Council. We want the people of Christchurch to be proud of their City Council too. There is so much knowledge that we know that is embedded in the people that serve this organisation at every level. It doesn't matter what job you have in the City Council, you have something to offer that is unique and important. But we already know, as brand new councillors, that there are some people who work within this organisation who have genuine concerns about the way things have been done, who have genuine concerns about the way things ought to be, and who have amazing ideas and want to project them, but have been frightened to do so for fear of being dismissed. And I do use that word advisedly. It has two meanings. People can be dismissed out of hand. They can be dismissed from their jobs. We don't want anyone to feel fear in this place for sharing ideas. We have won an award, this Christchurch City Council, for sharing ideas, and we want every single person in this organisation to know that they can share their ideas and that their ideas are valued and valuable. We had a discussion last week about our values and the goals that we will set for ourselves, because guess what, people? We're going to have key performance indicators for our councillors. We're going to make sure that we're part of the high-performing team as well. And after we'd had a long discussion about what our core values are and what our goals are, I went back to my office and finally someone showed me how to turn on my computer. And the screensaver came up and I looked at it and I saw these words: The words were one team, making it happen with integrity and passion. And I thought that's exactly what we had been talking about for a number of hours. I wish I'd learned to turn on my computer a little bit earlier. But a value statement means nothing unless it drives everything we do. It means nothing unless it drives everything we do. We, as a council, have signed up as one team, making it happen with passion and integrity. And we want you to sign up to the one team too. And if we're one team, then every member of the team, no matter what role you play, has a voice. And we want to hear that voice. We haven't worked out how we're going to do this yet. In fact, we want to talk to you about how we're going to do this, but we're going to find a way for everyone to have a voice. And now I want to introduce you, or allow for them to introduce themselves, every single member of our awesome new council. Thank you.
Morena, thank you, Mayor-elect Lianne. We have a new byline underneath our vision statement as councillors, and the byline is One Direction. Sort of heard that out there somewhere. We're thrilled to be here. We've had the interesting situation of spontaneous laughter breaking out in the Councillors' Lounge, which is now the elected members' lounge. As of today, and as of a few days ago, I would like to think that the walls have come down, that everything is broken open, that you're free to have conversations with us and vice versa. And I think that the respect comes out of the clear understanding of the roles between elected members and you who work here as staff. And I think if we can just keep fostering that respect, that we will build these relationships and enjoy working together, because that's the whole thing. It's about serving our communities and enjoying working together. So I don't wish to take up any more time. By the way, my name is Glenn Livingston. I'm one of the, you don't necessarily know who I am. I'm one of the ward councillors for Burwood Pegasus. Thank you.
Thank you, and it's great to see you all here. My name's Yanni Johansson. I'm the Christchurch City Councillor in my third term for the Hagley Ferrymaid Ward. I just want to make some very quick points. One is, it's my dream that this city is a city that is going to be bold, brilliant and beautiful, and we're going to get there by doing everything we do is going to be around being healthy, sustainable and resilient. And we are going to turn this city into something that everyone can be proud of, locally, in our communities, nationally, in our country, and globally across the world. And it is my view that we're going to go into a new era of an inclusive council that works together collaboratively with our staff, with our councillors, and with our community to make the difference that people wanted. So thank you for coming today, and I look forward to working with you.
Good morning, I'm Andrew Turner, the Ward Councillor for Banks Peninsula.
Landslide.
My new nickname, my 5-vote majority. I've got a new nickname with the team here, Landslide. Councillor Andrew Landslide Turner, probably quite appropriate. As you can see, we've built some good relationships already, and we're having a lot of fun. We know that we've got a very big job ahead of us. We know that we've all got a big job ahead of us. But hey, we all need to have some fun at work, and we all need to be getting on with the people that we're working with, collaborating positively. And we've got a fantastic opportunity in front of us to create something amazing out of what's happened to this city. So I've got a lot of respect for those of you on the staff here that I've come across in my previous roles, Littleton Herbert Community Board, Littleton Harbour Business Association. All of my dealings with council staff to date have been great, and I'm sure that's going to continue. I'm really looking forward to working with you all to build something really special in this city over the next 3 years. Thank you.
Good morning, team. My name's Jamie Goff. I'm a second term Christchurch City Councillor in the Whenua Maori ward. It's a real privilege to be standing here with this bunch, and it's a real privilege to be standing here with all of you. There are a lot of familiar faces that I see, and it was a pleasure to work for the last 3 years for this city, and I'm delighted to be back again. I guess I stood on soapbox sometimes if I can, but I guess it's for the value of trying to be an enabler as a council. We have a really, really exciting opportunity ahead of us, and that's really exciting. And I think so often, and I know that from talking to staff in this organisation, that so often we want to try and find ways to make stuff happen, not try and find ways that things can't happen. And I guess I want this new chapter. Yeah, I was a part of the old council, and I've developed a lot of skills and a lot of relationships over those last 3 years. But going forward, this is a new council. We're past the initial running around like headless chooks after the earthquake, and now we can take a stock check. And we look back and we say, how can we do things better and smarter going forward to build, as Lianne says, the newest city in the world, which is absolutely right. And I look forward to working with you and breaking down those walls, as Glenn said, to find ways that things can happen, to innovate, to think outside of the square, and to be the best little city and the best little council in the world. And does that mean that we may get it wrong sometimes? Yeah, I hope so, because if you're not getting things wrong, it means that you're not doing anything, you're not challenging yourselves. And I think what's so important is the byline which Lianne said. That's what the staff have bought into, but it's also what we as councillors have bought into. So going back to what I said, that it's a privilege to stand here with all of you, that's very much the case, and I'll be with you and the rest of the team will be for the next 3 years going in that same direction to make this the best little city in the world. So thanks a lot.
Hello everyone, my name's Tim Scandrett and I'm one of the councillors for the Spray Heathcote ward, and I'm unique in this group in the fact that I'm the only one that was a council employee for many years some time ago. So look where you can get. One of the things I stood on was transparency, so I'm really looking forward to that and being an approachable councillor, as all my colleagues want to be as well, that we aren't going to be separated from you, we're going to be one team. I want to allow you to use your expertise and knowledge in achieving. Some years ago we won the Beatlesman Award for the best council in the world. I don't really care about what the world thinks of us, I care about what our residents and what we think of us, and if we think and our residents think that we are the best council in the world, then we've achieved it. My name's Tim, thank you.
I'm Phil Clearwater, and I'm also a new councillor for Spray Heathcote ward. A big priority for me is establishing working relationships with you guys as staff and how we work together. And part of that too will be how council works alongside and with Sarah and EQC. One of my major objectives is that we get housing fixed in our city so people are comfortable and safe and dry again. That's a passion of mine. My background is, and some of you may know me, I was chair of the Spray Heathcote Community Board for about 12 years, and strengthening our community boards is also really important to me, and something that I hope you will also work with me on. Getting a transport plan and getting our transport working again in the city is also a priority for me. So working with our team and with you as a team too is really, really exciting for me. I think together we can achieve marvellous things. Thank you.
Good morning. I am the new mayor and my councillors, elected members and all the council staff. My name is Jimmy Chen. I'm the second term councillor. It's my privilege to stand in here. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah. As you are aware, in the next 3 years, council will face the 3 major tasks. The first one, rebuild the central city as a safe, green, clean, attractive, modernize the city. Am I right? As a new mayor, she always emphasizes. Second is we need to rebuild and repair the damaged infrastructure. The last one is repairing, rebuilding the council-owned community facility. So we are one team with integrity and passion. Actually, we are one family, one accord. So I strongly believe we will achieve our common goal. We are one family. Thank you. May God bless you all.
Good morning, I'm David East, and that's a pretty hard act to follow. I'm elected to the Burwood Pegasus ward. I'm a first-term councillor, but I've been on that ward, community board for 9 years. And the eastern suburbs, post-earthquake, were probably the most devastated area of the city, so we have a large job ahead of us rebuilding infrastructure in the east. I also got elected on a strong platform of aquatic facilities in the eastern suburbs, and that to me will be another focus. I'd just like to reiterate the sentiment that my fellow councillors have presented here this morning about a unified team. It's an exciting team, and I'm very privileged to be elected to be working with these guys, and also I look forward to interacting and working with you people as well for the enhancement and beautification of the city. We have this fantastic option to be able to have a blank canvas and rebuild our city to what I think will be the finest city in the world. So thank you again. I look forward to working with you, and the next 3 years are going to be really exciting.
Kia ora everybody, I'm Pauline Cotter from the Shirley Papanui ward. I've done 2 terms there on the community board, so I do feel I know that ward pretty well, but now I need to cast my eyes over the whole city. In saying that though, I think our councillors still need to retain our specific ward interests, because that's what we've brought with us to our elected position now. Thank you, Lianne, for your words of, we're hearing unity, we're hearing teamwork, we're hearing relationship building. We did do a lot of work last week, a lot of brainstorming already, and one of the things that we're really, really passionate about is enabling people out in the community. People, they want to participate. People have got a lot of talents out there, a lot of skills, a lot of gifts, a lot of ideas. Let's do this together. You people have got the expertise and the talent too, and I hope we've got some common sense to pull all that together. But it's really about enabling everyone to participate in this incredible opportunity we have, and let's really do it together. So thank you for coming here today and welcoming us and allowing us to meet you. So thank you.
My name is Ali Jones, and I've been elected in the Shirley Papanui ward with Pauline. I don't want to repeat what's already been said, because I think it's quite clear that we're all on the same page. I think I'll just do a song off my last album. Is that all right? Actually, having said that, there is a lot of talent, not necessarily singing, in the council. And I think that what's really exciting about this council is it's clear that people have incredible strengths and abilities and knowledge in many different areas, and that's really exciting. I think too that most of us, if not all of us, have been voted in, we were elected primarily on platforms of community and community involvement and empowering people. So thank you very much. This is overwhelming. There was a wee tear at the top of the stairs. I hope you didn't see it, and I'm still shaking. So thank you very much, and I look forward to working with all of you. And I just want another phrase, I think, such fun. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Vicky, and you will have seen an occasional sign out there that said a vote for me is a vote for you. So I figured that there are now a heap of people on the Christchurch City Council, and that basically what we want to do is use all of your ideas, all of your knowledge, all of your talent to make this place the amazing city that we all know it can be. Not just your ideas and your talent and all your skills, but actually the whole community, because there is incredible and wonderful talent in this community. If there are actually rules, silly rules, that get in the way of that, then let's get rid of those rules, because they're not in the community's interest. So I'm very open to getting rid of silly rules. I can't see the point of them. And I think this whole room is actually. So let's do that. I also love that F word in council, the fun word. I think if we're working with this community, it is fun, and we want to have fun along the way because it just makes it so much easier. I have to say, it is so amazing to see you out there. And the really, really scary thing is that I recognise so many faces.
Yes, it is amazing to see you all out there, and it's quite daunting too. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people over the last while in the election trail, and this is probably the most daunting crowd because we're here to work together. And my name is Paul Lonsdale. I've been elected councillor for the Hagley Ferrymead ward. Very excited about that. I love the central city and I love the coast, and I think we've got a lot of natural assets in Christchurch that need to be strengthened to make us a better place. Now, I platformed on bold visions and creating a vibrant, exciting city. And when I say bold visions, we need to put a peg way out in the future, tie ourselves to it, to that vision, and work together towards that vision, because I think it's really important that we see a future that is so exciting that we all want to stay here and live here. We also have an exciting city that keeps our young people here and want to stay here and raise a family. So I think we need to be very, very bold. We've got a big job ahead of us. We are the largest city in the South Island. We have a responsibility to our neighbours, and we've got some very, very good neighbours. So we need to make sure we stand up and be the city for the South Island and be the second largest city in New Zealand and work towards a really bright future for the entire South Island. And I'm looking forward, and I've worked with many of you before in my previous roles, and I'm really know there's a lot of exciting talent out there amongst you, and I'm really excited to be here working now with you in this building to create that great future for the city. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
I'm the last one, and I think everyone's said everything that needs to be said. My name's Raf Manji. I'm councillor for Findleton Waimari. I'm really into innovation and creativity. As Vicky said, ideas are the currency of the future, and we want to hear your ideas, good or bad. We'll be running monthly sessions in the room over here, where we're going to invite you and private enterprise to come in and brainstorm about how we can do things better, make the city work smarter. I see the city very much as a social enterprise, and I want people to really start thinking about how we can make this council the best place in the city to work at. Thanks very much.
So I just hope that that's given you a bit of a snapshot of our new council. Do you want to come up and line the stairs so that we've just got you all together? And I just wanted to go back to that phrase, one team making it happen with integrity and passion. And I did have a little check on my internet there, just to double check the meaning of the word passion, because it doesn't mean what people often think it means. It comes from the Latin word to suffer. And what passion truly means is the willingness to go through the pain in order to get to the ultimate goal. And as one of the councillors said, we're going to get it wrong from time to time. I think some of you need permission to make mistakes. I think sometimes we do things, we're risk averse because we're frightened of the consequences. And we're going to find ways, as Vicky said, to break down some of the rules that don't need to be there, but also to make sure that the rules are there that are needed to protect people from making mistakes. Because if we don't allow people to get it wrong, we will never ever find out what we can truly create in terms of getting it right. So there is a lot of work to be done. We're all up for the task. We are one team making it happen with integrity and passion, and every single one of us stood for all of these values in different ways. One team is about unity. Making it happen is about enabling, but it's also about a can-do attitude. When someone comes to us with a problem, we don't tell them why it can't be done. We find out how it can be done. That's the way things are going to be round here. With integrity is about our openness and transparency and wanting to share as much information as we have with our wider community, but also to gather that information in from the community, because our communities are rich with knowledge and ideas as well, and passion. You may have to suffer a few more meetings like this, but I know that we are feeling incredibly inspired by you and what you are able to contribute as we go about building the newest city in the world, and it is exciting.